Hi folks, good day from Donegal, Ireland. It's Jonathan here from Selling With Recipes, and today I'm going to talk about how to collect subscribers on your main site, and we're actually going to collect their details on the main site in a pop-up form with ConvertPro, and we're going to send the subscriber details to a different website on a subdomain. You might say, now, why are we doing this? It's because sometimes that we'd have the CRM, the email marketing platform, on a subdomain, because I'm using Fluentcrm on a different site to do the email marketing, and sometimes people would have their WooCommerce shop as well on a subdomain, maybe with the CRM, and then like they might have like a blog as the main site. So we can collect subscribers on the blog and then send them to Fluent CRM that's installed on the subdomain. So to show you what I mean, we have a website here. It's called Yes Chef Coach. Okay, so this is where the CRM is installed. It's here. Okay, so that's Fluent CRM there. So we're doing all our marketing from here. So we have like our e-commerce as well in this shop on the subdomain. That like we have our shop here, and we're selling cookery classes and wellness programs, and we have a recipe club as well here. We have recipe collections, we go in there. So we have a place where people can save recipes from the blog. It's just not quite finished there, a couple of things just to tidy up, but there's the saved recipes. So we can actually, when we run our programs and stuff, we can give people these digital recipes as well, like, so they can use that along with the classes and programs that we have. But like, enough about that. So we have like the main site here is our culinary coach site, and so what happens here is we have a pop-up here, and it's just one of the demos from Astra. Now, I didn't build that, so I'm just going to put in, oh, it's actually white text, it's not actually showing up there, but it's a jim@gmail.com. I just entered there. So, and we have thank you for subscribing there. Okay, so it's two different sites. Like it's culinary coach there, and then when we go back to the contacts in the other site, we can see now that that's just appeared now, a new subscriber. That's the details I put in. Okay, so I actually discovered this by accident because I had this problem where I wanted the email marketing software there on the subdomain of a food blog, so we can do our classes and everything here. And so what I discovered was you will have to download and install the ConvertPro plugin from there, okay? And it's a super plugin that there's really advanced triggers in it and everything. Like you can use cookies and stuff, so it's far more advanced than some of the basic pop-up builders. So you will have to install and activate that. This is the ConvertPro dashboard I'm in now, so I'm going to start from the start. So when you install the ConvertPro plugin and put in your license key, okay, it'll create a new menu item called ConvertPro, and there's settings here. Like we even have A/B testing in this and analytics and everything. So it's really, if you're interested in digital marketing, I'd consider it a fantastic purchase. So what I wanted to say there about the settings, it's the add-ons there, and you need to have the Connects add-on activated, okay? So that's what you do after installing ConvertPro. So in Fluent CRM, what you want to do is, and if you don't know how to set up Fluent CRM, there's tons of tutorials there on YouTube already about this. So what we need to do, I'll show you where you go now once it's installed. You need to have a list and tags already set up, and you go into the main settings menu and you go to incoming webhooks and you go create webhook, and we'll just call it John's video for YouTube. You want to call it something descriptive, because if you end up building loads of these, you want to be able to easily identify what it is, so that you know what it is quite easily, or someone else working on the site will be able to understand what's going on. So we can pick the list now when somebody, so we can build a specific campaign on the main site. Like, say we're getting new subscribers now we're running, say, a clean eating challenge in January, really, really popular in the vegan niche. So we have that here. We have Power Your Heart 7-day plant-based challenge. So we want to get subscribers for that. So that'll be our pop-up on the other site. It'll be an advertisement that's popping up for this challenge that we're running. So, and the tag will be new subscriber. And so here I want them to be automatically subscribed, but it's like, for legal reasons with GDPR, that should be pending. You can't automatically say they're subscribed. They have to agree to that. So you'd have to do that, figure that out, but I won't get into that now. I just want to get this webhook built. So here we have it. So this is what we want. We want this big long URL here. That's the good stuff that we want, so the two sites can talk to each other. So I've copied that now to my clipboard, and we don't really need any of the other stuff. You can get into custom fields, but it's really beyond what I want to talk about here. I want to just keep it simple so that you can get started with this. So when we go back to Convert Pro now, so I want to build a new pop-up, and so I'm going to show you now, or I should be going create new actually, but I'm going to show you now like how powerful this is. We've all these different types of pop-ups. We can we can create modal pop-ups, is what you saw already, and I'm going to do that again, and info bars, and those nice slide in kind of, well, it's not a pop-up, they slide in a lot of the time from the bottom corner, and they're not as intrusive as big flashy pop-ups, and I kind of like them. Like, you see them quite often on Shopify shops. And then we can put our banner, what's this, embedded before or after your blog post on a page. And you see, if you select that, it'll actually appear on all of them in one go, not just automatically for you. And then we like a widget box in content form, convert mat, covers the whole screen, and full screen. I think they're quite similar, like this light box. But anyway, so I wanted to discuss that. So we'll go into the modal pop-up, and the template I was using is their register for our webinar. So we have another kind of food related one here. I'll just use this and show you where the webhook goes to send the data to the other site. So John's YouTube video, and we want to go create. And it'll open up the editor now where we can design our pop-up. Like, you don't have to stick with the templates. So we have a builder here, which is a small bit similar to the Gutenberg builder in WordPress, I suppose. But like, you click here and then you can change your lettering and all that detail. So that's basically how the editor works there with the design window. And we have buttons and shapes and the panel there. But what I really want to get into is the configuration. So we go configure here, and this is what I was on about with cookies and stuff. And we can set the timing delay for the pop-up. And what I really want to show you here is it's the target, okay? So we can even set it by geolocation, what countries it's going to show. So we could have different pop-ups for different countries if we were doing something like that. But what I really want to get at is the pages here. So we can have certain pop-ups only appearing on certain pages in the website. So what I mean by that is, if you had a vegan article on your website, you don't want a big banner popping up full of a big meat advertisement for the other section in your shop. So you can keep the different pop-ups on different articles applicable to the content on that page, so we can get very targeted there, like, you know. So with some of the basic pop-ups, you can't do like that. So I'm just going to leave it as entire website, and when we go to connect now, what we actually do, and this is what I discovered, we can use the Fluentcrm webhook in the Zapier connection. That's how I'm doing it. Want to add a new integration, so we'll just give it a name. YouTube video. And what we do is you just copy that big long key there. Do you remember I created the webhook and we have it here in Fluentcrm on the other side, and we've copied that to the clipboard, and you paste it in, and then we go, it says use existing integration now. I'm not sure because I've one set up. Actually, it shouldn't matter. It'll just take a second. Oh, sugar, phone number, just leave it there. Just 1 second now. Yes, back in the design window now in Convert Pro, I didn't notice that. I forgot about that. We have a phone number there, a phone field, okay? So I want to delete that. I'll just save, and that's why that in the configuration, that's why the phone field came up. So I've gotten rid of that. Configure is okay, so we want to go back to connect, and so I called it there, Jono's YouTube video. I just want to edit it now, folks. I just want to check that, because there it is, select integration, next. You see, Zapier does not require lists or tags. You can directly move to mapping fields by clicking next button. So, and you see, that's why the phone field was coming up there, to connect it to the phone field over in the CRM, but we haven't got a phone field set up. So it's a bit more advanced, like maybe in a follow-up video I do that, because I just want to get the basic email address of our contact and their first name into oh, it's actually only email there. There's no name on the pop-up. But yeah, so we want to go save. And we want to go test. And it says test it now. So oh yeah, don't forget to make it public up in the top right corner there. I want to go back to the dashboard because I have 2 pop-ups on the site now. So that's the one I showed you working at the start. You can turn it off here from the main window of the plugin. So we go here, refresh the page, and it'll appear now, and we'll call it Jono's YouTube VID video and at gmail.com. And we'll go back to the site now. And there you have it, folks. You can see now that that's the information I put in. Jono's YouTube video at gmail.com, added a few seconds ago. So that's it, folks. Like, just to recap, in Fluentcrm, you need to go into the settings part of the plugin, create a webhook, and select a list that you want the subscribers to go to. You can see that I've been added to the Power Your Heart 7-day plant-based challenge. Okay, I'm a new subscriber, and that's it, folks. Like, you know, so that's how easy it is. And get Convert Pro there and build super duper campaigns. As I said, you can do the A/B testing and everything. The one thing I don't think I covered, I just want to, in the settings, that like when you're testing, there's a setting here that's automatically turned on in the after a few seconds on the page. No, it's the cookies. Yeah, there it is. You see, it says hide call to action after closing submission, so it won't appear again. So if you're not aware of that, you might think, oh, sugar, it's broken. It's not. It's because that's turned on. So if I turn that off and save again, that'll mean every time I refresh the page or go to any page the way it's set, the pop-up will appear. So it's really good for testing there. So on a different page. And you see, that's the thing. You might have membership pages or something when people are logged in, and you don't want the pop-up appearing on those pages. So you would set the conditions in the targeting, in the pages. It's there, add exclusion rule, and then you would select the individual pages there. It's down at the bottom, is it target specifics? Yeah. So you put in the page there, like say, I think it's called meal planner or recipe box. Nothing found. It's probably called, it's called a recipe box, I think. Yeah, so if I add that there now and save again up in the top right, it means the pop-up will appear on the entire website, but it won't appear in the recipe box like that. And I just want to confirm again that this is working, like so. Confirm at gmail.com. Just put in testing email. Hopefully it doesn't bounce. Like sometimes the emails that you make up don't actually work. So it's something to look at as well. It might bounce. But there it is, confirm at gmail.com, on the list, folks, and new subscriber. So there you have it. Like, super duper useful bit of information there, that if you're dealing with the CRM on the subdomain, that's how to get the contacts on the main site with a pop-up. You can do it. In a previous video I showed how to do it with Fluent Forms actually, but that's a form embedded on the Culinary Coach website that sends the data to the other site. I actually have it set up here for this demo site that I'm showing the client. And but yeah, these new subscribers here get sent to Foodie Classroom website, and now we have a pop-up doing the identical thing. So that's it, folks. Looking forward to making more brilliant content. Bye for now.